What's up, guys? NBA talk for May 19th, 2018, Saturday basketball for you. We resume the NBA playoffs for today. It took a couple days off for the NBA, but we're back into the Eastern Conference picture. The conference finals, of course. The Boston Celtics versus the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Boston coming into this game 2-0. This was a very much needed win for the Cavaliers. This was do or die, because if they end up 3-0 after tonight, I would say it would have been a wrap for the Cavaliers. Obviously, that did not happen. Not only the Cavaliers win, they win in a very, very strong fashion. Just straight up punched, haymaker punched the Celtics. And the Celtics never recovered. They straight up never recovered. They just got hit in their mouths and they just dropped. Like, they just really could not recover because the lead the Cavaliers maintained their defense. Their offense was, well, not necessarily their offense was pretty good. It was pretty much LeBron James able to do all that he can. Like, his passing lanes were good. So yeah, man, like, the Cavaliers, they win this game in a strong fashion. 116-86 was the score. Their defense was very, very sharp. Their passing, well, LeBron James doing a lot of the work. He was getting those people involved. He was getting Kevin Love involved. He was getting Tristan Thompson involved. George Hill involved. J.R. Smith hitting his couple threes. He was very, very good tonight. Plus the factor that the Boston Celtics were like reckless in this game, where they just took a lot of contested shots. A lot of contested shots, like just rushing things in the midst of a play or so. Like, the play would just break down when they were just starting things up, and somebody just throws a random jump shot. And that was pretty much a good portion of this game. They were getting a little bit of momentum in this game, but Cavaliers clearly, they cut that off. Like, nope. You ain't finna have that. You're not gonna have no momentum whatsoever. No momentum. That was the Cavaliers. Like, everybody shriveled up. Jaylen Brown, he had an extremely bad night. Him, out of everybody, he had an extremely bad night. He was in foul trouble, and he was making terrible decisions. He was turning the ball over a couple times, missing shots. It was just nasty for him. And of course, other people too as well. But Jaylen Brown, he has to do better. Definitely needs to do better than that. So yeah, man. Cavaliers got held down to 39% from the field, 27% from the three. They almost have more turnovers than assists. 16 assists, 15 turnovers for the Celtics. Obviously, the Cavaliers were able to maintain and keep a good ratio for their turnovers, assists. 23 assists they have and 14 turnovers. They shot 48% from the field, 50% from the three, which was their bread and butter, because that's what they were doing. They were hitting threes. Kyle Korver was hitting nothing but threes, and LeBron James as well. George Hill, J.R. Smith, and I think that's pretty much it to say. But yeah, Cavaliers they did their job, man. They rose to the challenge. They knew they were in a very bad situation, that they could not lose this game, and they did the job. LeBron James, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 block shots, and 2 steals. Kevin Love, 13 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. Tristan Thompson with 10 points and 7 rebounds. 13 points from George Hill. And 11 points for J.R. Smith, who also picked up 5 rebounds. All of them are above 20 plus on the court. And then you have Kyle Korver, who was just shooting lights out. Like I said, 14 points off the bench. And that's pretty much it, the Cavaliers. The Celtics, it was not all that bad. Like, Jason Tatum definitely showed up, 18 points, rebounds and assists. Didn't really turn the ball over that much, just one. Al Horford was not that aggressive. Like, he was more of a point center. Like, he was trying to get everybody else involved instead of him getting his shots in. He only took 4. Ended up with 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Marcus Morris with 9 points, 5 rebounds. Also a guy that was not that aggressive. Like, they were not aggressive. They were more reckless with it. Like, aggressiveness with a point, with a direction, with focus. They did not have that focus. They were just messing up their plays. Their defense really slacked off because the 3-ball was killing them all night long. That's the Cavaliers' specialty. And the Celtics did a good job in the first 2 games, and I don't know what happened. Like, they didn't stop them at all. Because last game, like, they were in trouble in the first half a little bit, but the Celtics were able to bounce back real hard. But this game, they were completely shut down. Terry Rozier with 13 points, Jaylen Brown with only 10 points. Like I said, he had a terrible game. And Greg Monroe was 10 points, 7 points from Baines, and 7 points for Marcus Smart, who also put up 6 assists. So yeah, that's all I can really say. The Celtics got haymaker. They were confused after that hit in the first quarter. They just could not recover. The Cavaliers can really ride this momentum into the second home game, Game 4, and if they can do that, if they can keep that momentum and win Game 4, this series will be changed. This will be really out of the Celtics' hands, because after just watching this game, I got this Dallas and the Miami Heat situation where the Celtics might end up blowing this in the long haul. I just have a feeling. I'm hoping not. I hope they come out strong in the Game 4, because they really need to do so. Because they can't have the momentum for the Cavaliers coming into their house. They need to win, or at least keep it strong in Game 4. The Cavaliers, like, they need to do this. They need to really do this. There was still a problem for me. Like, they were not really creating their own shots. It was like LeBron James, for the most part, creating shots for them. He was able to get the passing lanes going for them to have opportunities. They need to keep that up. So that's it. The series is Celtics 2-1. Great job, Cavaliers. Absolutely great defense, which is not normal for them. But yeah, peace.